Hello everyone, sorry about that cutoff. My internet died for a second. But luckily we're back online and ready to continue. And the boss fight is still going on. Anywho, let's continue on. Oh, it looks like So it's actually you. I'm relieved. For a moment there I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc on their with their skin changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yeah, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Yshtila's face when the one impostoring you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Belimo. My apologies. It is not like me to ramble. So, at any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring. Etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that remove was called forth in the vicinity of the Ffxiv. Come, Wolf Mage, the Lord of Levin awaits.
Thine order betrays thee, servant of Heidelin. the Bringer of Light, Bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, Bringer of Light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born? It would explain much, not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, will...
Whoops.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment. Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady. I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Okay, once again, I'm sorry for the cutoff earlier. I had an internet drop. Things happen. But nothing happened while I was offline. I literally just stood there trying to get it back on while I tried to get... Anywho, is Lanny here? Is Lanny online? Want to join me to RAM. RAMUH. Want to join me to fight Ramu? Let's see if Lanny responds to that. Oh, she's in a dungeon. Oh well. Send it to this friend. Want to join me to fight Ramu? They are in Nulda, and they are not... They don't appear to be doing it. If neither of them answer, I'm fine. It's fine, I can... Okay, no one's answering, so I'm gonna just join without any help. So we have to wait for the duty finder. It's around 6 minutes. Just waiting for... Wait, what's today? Is today Monday or Tuesday? Because... It's Monday, okay. So I can't go get the weekly hunt. Though I do have a daily hunt that I haven't done from a couple days ago. We might as well do our hunting log, our hunts for that. So the Central Shroud, Central Highlands, Lower Lenosha, Central Highlands. So let's start with the one in Central Shroud, and I know exactly where those are. Oops, I need to head south from here. Southwest, that is. That's a big wall. That I cannot fly over. Need to get out of this forest. Oh, looks like we're not doing any hunts today because unless we have a duty finder to do later. Unless this duty finder doesn't. Unless this healer. Yep. Okay. The striking tree hard. Whoa, everyone's invisible, including the boss. Come on. We're so close. Thank you for the party. I gained 75 poetics. No player commands because I'm not a healer or tank, and I won't usually get player commands. Let's see who wins the Battle Royale. Why is it always Primal? Oh, I'm down. Come on, Duck, you can beat him. Oh, come on, Ducky. Ducky, go get the... Someone finally put Primal in his place! Duck, thank you! Duck, thank you! You finally put Primal in his place!
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin, a regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Now, I think this is a good time to do something I've been meaning to do but kept forgetting to do. And that is pick up Blue Mage for one specific spell, Self-Destruct. My reasoning for this is simple. Self-Destruct also acts as a free teleport that you can use a free return spell that you can use every 10 minutes. I am only picking up Blue Mage for this reason. And since it takes around 13 minutes for the return spell to reset, or rather be off cooldown, this means you can have a total of 3 return spells within the time it would take for one return spell normally. So, to get Blue Mage, we need to go to Lamenta, I think. Oh wow, that's a lot of gold. Yes, I'm using a Netherite ticket. Hold on a second, let me check the battery on my mouse really quick. See if I can take the plug out of it. In case you guys are wondering, I'm using a Red Dragon MMO gaming mouse, meaning it has 12 buttons on the side, 3 on top, 1 more in the mouse wheel. It has a total of 16 programmable buttons. And yep, it's full battery, so I can unplug it. And plug in my headphones. I mean, my phone. So once we pick up Blue Mage and are actually able to use it, I am going to show you where to get the specific spell that I'm talking about. Okay. I could have sworn it was around here. Ruby Carbuncle. Oh, out of the blue. I was hovering over my Ruby Carbuncle on the map. I don't know how I was doing that. but Out of the Blue is the quest we need. But yeah, once we get Blue Mage, we are going to end the stream because I have to go to the store. We're just waiting for the NPC to load. We're just waiting for the NPC to load in. Don't know why it's taking forever. There we go. Finally, the NPC loaded in. I will get Water Cannon, True Blue Attire Coffer, Rune Maker, and Soul of the Blue Mage. You there, would I be writing, guessing you're an adventurer? If so, I have a request to make. Sorry, I had to take a quick bathroom break. We have reports of some charlatan claiming to be a blue mage, whatever that is supposed to be. He could be a blue arsed wharf rat for all I care, but I hear he's selling so-called soul crystals to adventurers for a tidy sum. Apparently, they're meant to give the holder all sorts of magical powers, which is a load of chocobo shite, according to a dozen or so defenseless customers. You see, spells and whatnot are not really my field of expertise, which is why I want you to help me investigate. I need you to tell me whether these soul crystals are genuine or genuine article. If they turn out to be fakes, I'll arrest him on charges of fraud, and you will receive fair payment for your assistance. And if they, by some miracle, end up doing what he claims, you might be able to pick up a new parlor trick or two. So, are you in? Very good. We've received word he's here hargling presently near Summerford Farms. I'll meet you there. It's probably easier just to use the Aetheryte to go to Lower Lenosha, I think it was. No, it was Middle Lenosha, wasn't it? Yes, Middle Lenosha. By the way, Raptor, I don't know if you're still here, but I gave you a follow on your channel. Okay, now to fly to where I need to go. He got here just in time. It looks like he's about to make his pitch. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Martin, and today I present you a wonder of the new world. I call it blue magic. Beyond the Dinigo Deep lives the Wallachie, who have their own unique brand of spellcasting. Like black and white magic, it draws on ether from our surroundings, but that's where the similarities end, my friends. I'm sure you've all seen the wild creatures lashing out with fire, ice, and what have you. It's a form of self-defense, you see, but it's still magic. The Wallachie discovered how to harness aether and in the same way, and wield the force of nature. But how? I hear you cry. It's simple. You have to attune your mind to the instincts of the beast. When a creature is driven to attack, you can see into its soul. When you overcome it in battle, you absorb some of its ether and make its power your own. Of course, it's not all as easy as pick and fight with the local wildlife, but my Wallachie mentor taught me well, and now it's my turn to teach you. Behold, the power of blue magic. As a 12, did you see that? I thought you might be impressed. Now be forewarned. Now before anyone asks why it's called blue magic, let me tell you. For the Wallachie, this color holds special meaning, sacred even. And seeing as this ain't white or black magic, it seems like the perfect fit. I suppose you're all also wondering what you need to become a blue mage, like me. Well, for starters, we'll be needing one of these, a soul crystal, and don't forget a specially designed outfit. Are you lot really that distance? Can you see he's playing you for fools? Drive in the beast to attack, or run headlong into battle with only a silly blue costume and for protection. Of course, no one can claim it's fraud when they're at the bottom of some creature's belly. All of you stay back. Okay. There's definitely something fishy going on here, and the arrival of those two marble jaw was a little too timely for my liking. Come on, let's see where he's goes next. It looks like he's heading for the Mulberry docks. Dry docks. Follow me. Fair warning, I have never actually completed the Blue Mage story quest. Even on my main character, I'm not very good as a Blue Mage. The reason being the Mass Carnival. I am not very good at the Mass Carnival. It says he's right here, possibly in the tavern? Nope. It's definitely outside. Ah, there they are. According to one of the guards, this Martin character has been skulking around the docks over the last few days. Apparently he's begging for leftovers from the mess hall, considering that he makes Gil hand over. He's making Gil hand over fist from gullible adventurers. This strikes me as more than a little odd. Why? Anyway, he was last spotted making his way to the Salt Strand. Let's go. Wolfo came out to play. Puppo. Just as I suspected, he's up to no good. Why else would he come all the way to a place like this? Martin, you say you be less violent this time, but that was very violent. Very, very, very violent indeed. It's all adds to the realism. And you lads did a great job. You're good. God can't save you now. Never nice improvisation. That's one bloke him here shed himself. I think we have seen enough. Hold it right there. I place you under arrest on charges of fraud. Fraud. This is all a big misunderstanding. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. The game's up. And the same goes for you two. I know you were the cohorts from the very beginning. As for those crystals, I'm about as convinced by them as I was by your acting. Say what you will about our sales technique, but there's nothing dodgy with the merchandise. I'll have you know I poured my heart and soul into those crystals, and the spell books explain exactly how to learn the magic. It ain't my fault that the buyers can't be arsed to read them. And if you're thinking about complaining me, clamping me in irons over the outfits not providing enough protection, I can assure you they are tailored specifically, especially with the needs of a blue mage in mind. I'll admit I had to cut a few corners to keep the cost down, but still. It all boils down to whether or not the crystals are genuine or not. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you try this blue magic of his? Come on, mate. Don't be shy. Once you've learned your first spell, you'll know I ain't playing you pulling your leg. I'll even let you borrow one of the blue outfits. Oh yes, very fancy. Well, you've been getting changed. Little Jaw and Gaheel Jaw have been luring over a nice cooperative buddy baby Kraken to teach you water cannon. The bait's been laid, so one should be turn up any minute now. Run away, run away! That's a bit on the big side, but no, not to worry. All you have to do is give it a few whacks with potent blue magic, or stick if you prefer. And our techniques, tentacle friend should return the favor by firing possibly quite potent jet of water at you. Oh, and try not to die. Ow. 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 So much water! Even though I'm not actually controlling this, I'm still saying ow. Because it's my character. Stupid Kraken. Impressive. After that little escapade, you should be able to fire your very own water cannon. By the by, you don't, strictly speaking, need to be struck by the magic you're trying to learn, but that'll probably happen whether you want it to or not. In some cases, repeatedly, as long as you are the one of the beasts, the one best beasts after. Its power should be yours, assuming you can defeat it. You see, this is what most people don't realize about being a blue mage. When you start out, you're like a blank slate. It takes a fair amount of recklessness, bravery, to stare these creatures down and look into their souls. It's a shame that not all of my customers have determination, but that's hardly grounds for calling me a fraud. Do you think he's telling the truth, do you? Now that that's settled, I'll be having my wares back, if you don't mind. What's that? You still don't believe me? To be honest, mate, I don't know what more I can do. To tell you what, why don't you I give you a soul crystal and Alfred's spellbook for free. That way, as a fully fledged blue mage, you can act as live-in proof of my innocence. Sound fair to you? Blue Mage unlocked. Yes, I know all this. Go away. Runemaker. No, do not overwrite that. Add a new one. There we go. Get rid of these. Blue magic. Now, we only did this to pick up the class so that I could pick up a certain spell. We are going to leave him here. Dandelion. Go here. I did not mean to click on the map, I meant to click on this. Yes. This has cost more than 300, so yes. Okay. Blue magic. Self-destruct. Glide bombs in Western Thanalan. Hopefully I can kill them at this level. Bomb. Glide bomb. One. Oh yeah. Blue magic spellbook. Nope, this is not gonna work. Well, I think I'll have to grind up Blue Mage at another time. But be aware, by the next time we start streaming, I will have self-destruct. But I think it's about time we end. So, next time, we are going to continue the MSQ. And by then we will have self-destruct for our Blue Mage. But until then, I have been Wolf Mage 1011, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!